Your midnight blue tux will be a glimmer of hope in a cruel world.
You know what, Helena? You don't deserve this big Toblerone.
You ever watch something so bad that you have to keep watching it? Not because you wanted to, but because the wheels were already in motion and you absolutely needed to satisfy a craving you didn't even know you had. Like watching two trains collide into each other in slow motion, already knowing the outcome. And at the point of impact, you ascend and experience a feeling of euphoria that you've never felt before. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Neo Yokio.
I'm coming for you, Cass! I can see you, bitch!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to an all-new episode of Lay It Omni, the show where you guys give me general gaming news and topics to talk about, and I, in return, lay it on you. Today's episode, while not gaming, is animated related and thus falls within the realm of allowable talking points, because I said so. We're talking about Neo Yokio, a new Netflix original anime that revolves around a black kid with purple hair with magical powers whose character is voiced by Jaden Smith, aka Will Smith's son, aka how can marriage be real if our eyes aren't real? If that description didn't pique your curiosity enough, then what if I told you the 6-episode anime is filled with millions of one-liners like this?
Why are you late? Don't you have a watch? Who cares what time it is when the future's an interminable abyss of whackness?
Okay. This is what we're gonna do, okay? This is what we're gonna do with this video. I don't feel like doing a full analytical review of the anime because ain't nobody got time for that. So what I'll do is give a very quick rundown of what the anime is about without revealing any major spoilers or plot twists. I'll explain the pros, the cons, and ultimately at the end of the video, I'll give my final verdict. If you plan on watching this anime in the future, you can relax. So without further ado, let's begin. It's basically like, have you ever ate food or, like had a drink and you tasted it and you don't know what it tasted like, but you still have like this craving to taste it again, to figure out what the taste tastes like. So you taste it again, or you eat it again, or you take another sip, and then by the end of the meal or the drink, it's gone. And you still haven't completely figured out if you like the taste or not. It's just a taste that you have to keep continuously tasting just for the sake of it, because you can't decipher the taste in itself. That's what Neo Yokio is. Neo Yokio, at first glance, seems like some kind of Boondock spinoff due to the resembling graphics. But what really tipped me off to this was in the first scene when the stereotypical black guy with dreadlocks appeared on the screen and says,
"Destroying a 1919 Cartier tank is a bit, well, imprudent."
Hell yeah, it is. That's a dope-ass watch.
Hey, Lexi. Hey, Galib.
You gotta sack up, dog.
Funny enough, this guy is one of the better characters on the show. He reminds me of the guy who plays the Juggernaut in those old Juggernaut bitch skits. Anyway, it all takes place in some kind of future where there was a bloodline of magic users who could cast away evil spirits. These people are known as the Neo Rishi. It's basically like the extreme lame version of Spirit Detective Yusuke Urameshi, if you've ever watched Yu Yu Hakusho. And if you've never watched Yu Yu Hakusho, you should probably get on that immediately. Jaden, aka Kaz Khan, is a student at some academy that appears to be home for like all these super elite rich kids around the world, or New York City, or wherever it is they live. He walks around trying to live what he feels is a meaningless life now that his girlfriend left him.
Yes, my girlfriend broke up with me to take a finance job in San Francisco, but I am still here in the greatest city in the world.
But things keep happening to him, so he has to deal with it. Oh, and for some reason he has this life-size mecha butler who stays by his side at all time. Like, it's really random. No one else has one, it's just kind of him. So yeah, that's a thing. But that's it. That's the premise of the show in a nutshell. There's probably an underlying tone that the show tries to express that talks about how, like, big companies are evil and breaking social norms is imperative to standing against the common ideology that you have to spend top dollar in order to keep your own sense of identity. But yeah, that's about it. Now, there are so many reasons why this anime is bad, but I'll stick with what's obvious and I'll keep it short. The graphics, booty. The voice acting, booty. The character development, booty. The plot, not that bad actually. It has potential, but as the show goes on, you don't really care because random elements are being tossed at you at every direction. It's complete chaos and not in a good way. Honestly, I feel like I could go on for a while about why this anime is bad, so just take my word for it. Outside of how uniquely bad it is, the show doesn't have any real strong redeeming factors, but surprisingly enough, there are a few pros. Honestly, the best part of this anime is how unconventional it is. It's not like any other anime you would watch because frankly, it's just way below the industry standard. But that's kind of also what makes Neo Yokio so fun to watch. It's like if Neo Yokio was an amateur night at stand-up comedy club and some dude or some chick comes up and starts making jokes. They're Neo Yokio and they're not good. Actually, most of the jokes are terrible. But the person on stage has such a unique presence that the combination of them and the bad jokes makes the experience slightly unexpectedly enjoyable. Like, you're not laughing at their jokes, you're just laughing at them, which is a form of comedy in itself, but I don't think Neo Yokio is that self-aware to make fun of themselves like that. Another pro is that there are so many quotable one-liners in this anime that I know Jaden Smith personally had to have put in for the script because of how bizarre they are.
Demon be gone from the Chanel suit. Coco Chanel, may her memory be blessed.
The best part of this anime is how much fun you have making fun of it as you watch, which I don't think that was what the show was going for, but it is a redeeming point. Invite some friends over, put this anime on, have a few shots and an open mind, and I can guarantee you that this show will provide entertainment. TLDR, the anime is terrible, yet charming. It's like a pug. They're small, ugly, and you can't really take them seriously, and yet the combo of these unredeeming traits creates a redeeming trait in itself, you know? It's hard to explain, but in my opinion, I honestly think an anime about Jaden Smith making an anime would have been a better anime than this anime. If I had to rate this anime, I'd give it a solid 2 out of 5. But with all that said, I would definitely watch a season 2 of this show. I honestly think it has potential to be like Boondocks level of funny if they made a few important tweaks here and there. And if you're an avid anime watcher like me, or just someone who enjoys watching new things, I would recommend watching Neo Yokio just for shits and giggles. You know, like, just don't take it seriously, and the anime is actually kind of fun to watch. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Lay It Omni. You've just been laid. If you've watched Neo Yokio already, let me know what you think about the anime in the comments below, and if you're going to watch it after this video, make sure you come back and let me know how you feel as well, okay? This is Omni signing out. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a solid, leave a like. It means the world to me. Subscribe if you haven't already. You deserve that big Toblerone. Have an awesome day.